Hello, stamping friends. Welcome back. My name is Kelly Macbeth. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. This is part 2 of my on-stage swaps. I just got back from Long Beach, California for on-stage last week. And I had so much fun. My sister and I went. We participated in an organized swap with Michael Deal. I showed those swap cards on an earlier video. And then we did a bunch of general swapping. I divided mine in half. I had a lot of swap cards and 3D projects, so I'm just kind of dividing those in half to show you, so it's not a super long video. I did the first half, so now I'm just diving into the second half. We will get started and look at some of these swap cards that I received. Not a lot of them have names. Well, about half of them have names on them. A lot of them don't. But we'll start with this one right here. You're on my mind. I love this color combo. I love the little pop of color there. The Calypso Coral. It's just a fun, bright color with such a muted, look at these beautiful little gems. And In My Heart. I'm bringing those stamps in just to give it. This one did not have a name, but I love the layout. I love the colors. They're very fun. All right. Next card. This is just a card front from Lorraine. I don't know the last name. Inoue Salvo? I'm not sure. But I love the exposed brick embossing folder. Looks like she might have done a little bit of sponging to give it some depth. And then some die cuts. Really pretty. Most people do full cards when they do the swapping. Some people just do card fronts. I love to get the ideas. I love a full card because that's what I swap and I put the effort into it. But I'm happy to get a card front because I can just put it on a card base. But I like that one. It's really pretty. This one has some of the retiring in colors. So if you're liking these colors, grab them quick before they disappear. Just a pretty, no name on this one either, but I like just the simple little strips cut into banners. This one's raised up with some dimensions to give it a little bit of height. Really pretty card. This one here, no name on this one, but this is a nice simple little card. Just a card base, a couple of pieces of cardstock, and then a square in the middle with a sentiment down there. No embellishments, no ribbons, no decorations, just a simple, very pretty card. You don't always have to use a lot of stuff on your cards. You can do it simple also. Here is another card front. I like this little ribbon tucked back there. Hooray. When I first saw this, my sister and I were like, what's a pizza doing there? But it's got the pom-pom on it. It's a party hat. I love that. No name on this one either. But I like that, the gold specks in that background paper. This one, this is a swap. Again, a super simple card. Let me open it up. Card base folded in half, white piece of paper, probably 4 by 5 1/4. Couple of stamps on a circle. She stamped it up. Her name is Annie Noel, and she's a new stamper, first time on stage, if I remember correctly. And it was so fun to meet her. I love getting to know everybody. Sometimes when you're swapping, there's so many people around, you're just madly swapping and not paying attention to who you're getting cards from, and other times you're able to meet up with someone. And I made a couple of new friends from swapping, meeting up with them and talking to them. So it's fun to meet new friends, new swappers. Here's a beautiful, very sparkly Winkostella. No, this is Dazzling Diamonds. This is not Winkostella. This is definitely Dazzling Diamonds, and a retired product that I probably still have a couple containers of. Love this sparkle. Love that. Happy birthday. Little decorating on the inside. This is from Sandy Barrera. Love it. Next, this was a fun one. This is from Veronica Eno. Not sure. But this is, this little flap is embossed, tucked into here. And you open it up and you can write your note inside. Thought that was such a great idea. So fun. And got some ephemera decorated here, some little ephemera here. But yeah, love that. Love that card. What a great fun fold. Love to get all sorts of fun ideas. I did get one Christmas card. There, the only one. Just a fun little fold. You cut your paper, little slit, and then fold back the side so it looks like it's peeking through. This is from Brandy Lee Pittenger. Did this card. But this was a fun, I did a lot of cards out of this set for Christmas, for my Christmas cards this year too. These next two cards, Thoughtful Journeys paper. This is one of my very favorite DSP packs that we have. My daughter and son-in-law asked me to make them some thank you cards, and I grabbed this paper and I made a bunch of thank you cards for them to use. And I'm going to be so sad when it does retire. One of my favorite. I love the variety of colors. You've got some blues and wild wheat and greens, and then you've got some fun springy colors also, all out of the same pack. Lots of different designs. Love this. Love the different looks that you can get from it. You can get masculine, you can get feminine, you can get spring. This one came with an envelope. How fun. No name, but a decorated envelope. Oh, name. It's hiding in here. This is from Christine DeCarlo. Did this one. But yeah, she did the banner punch here. I love just that paper pack is so fun. This is a fun fold. This one is from Candy Glade. Did this one. So open, kind of a double flap open. Happy birthday to you. So fun. So fun. Love that paper. All right. The next couple of cards are with the waves. At Long Beach, our Airbnb was right on the water. You open the door, cross the street, walk down the steps, and you're literally on Long Beach. And it was so fun. I live in the Pacific Northwest. We have beaches with rocks. We don't have sandy beaches up here. So for me, it was a lot of fun to go down there and see all the sand and the waves. So pretty. Hoping your day is perfect. Love it. This is from Sharon Rogers. Did this one. And then this one. This is from Natalie Gramley. This is a little fun fold here with the waves, starfish. I love this little beach blanket. She cut little strips in it so it looks like a little frayed edge there. So cute. Little beach umbrella. That was Natalie Gramley did that one. This one, oh, so pretty. The So Swirly embossing folder with all the waves and the starfish. Oh, and embossed these waves so it looks like the foam. That is so cool. I didn't see that. So she embossed Happy Birthday, but she also embossed right along the edge here. I don't know how well you can see that. But it's all embossed there so it looks like that wet foam in the water. Very cool. And this is from Terry. She's stamped on the back. Hand stamped by Terry. I love that. That is so fun. I love those very relaxing colors. Very beachy. Oops. Losing names. All right. Next, I've got this one. This doesn't have a name. Nope, no name on this one. But I love the layers. Die cut this frame and then popped it up so you can give it a little bit of dimension. Another little banner on there. Oh, this is embossed folder that I can't remember what name that is. The flowers, I have that one. But just so pretty. Love that one. Here's another one. This is a fun fold. This is Pamela Kemp did this one. But that beautiful paper with the gold pieces, the linen thread, ties it all together. A fun little fold, thinking of you, keeping you in my thoughts, holding you in my heart, remembering you in my prayers. And embossed paper, or not embossed paper, just a DSP paper on the background to pull it all together. So pretty. That was Pamela. All right, let me tuck these guys over here. All right, next I have another fun fold. This is a very, very thick card. This is from Sharon Tisdale. So you can see she used that same paper with the little pieces of embossed. Stamped this flower with a dimensional or embellishment in the middle, and then Winka Stella'd the flower. But this one folds out like that. Thank you kindly. Love that little flying card, a gatefold. I'm not sure what the name of that is, but very beautiful. A lot of work went into that card. All right, next, I have that sunflower embossing folder, tore the edge off, and then stamped this and tore the edge off to mimic that. I love that with the little blue flowers. This is from Michelle Somerville. So very simple card. So beautiful. It's a nice little, could be a little thank you card, a little hello, thinking of you card. I love that. All right. I am, I think. All right, this card here, I don't have a name on it. This is the Cutest Crew. Just a little hello. Another fun little fold. I love that. And then this one here, same paper, but instead of pulling the blues, they pulled in the oranges. I think, I just saw this laying down. I think this card might be Michelle Therault. I just saw a piece of paper that fell out. I didn't get it taped to it. This card is from Linda Cannon, the orange version of the hello, but using that same wavy paper. So All right, let's see. Tuck this away. All right, next up I have a happy anniversary card from Kathy Schmidt. This is the window pane look. So this is the washi tape, the Greenery Lane, I think, washi tape. She taped it on, just put it on a white piece of paper and then cut it into 4. Gives that window pane look. And then layered it down. Happy anniversary, loves and hugs. Did the 2nd generation stamp off. Very fun. Thank you, Kathy. All right, next we've got another thank you card. This is using that same washi tape stuck to a piece of white paper. It's got a fun vellum-y feel to it. And then a little bit of, doesn't have a name on it. But yeah, you can see 2 different looks. Got it cut in the panels, and then just straight on there. Very fun, very fun way to use that up. I did not get it. I did not get that embellished in that washi tape. This one is from Carrie Hacker. You Make Me Smile. This is the Nature's Symphony stamp set. And then she used some Perennial Lavender DSP. Did that, stuck that on there. Love this purple paper, gorgeous grape. Such a fun color, fun paper. This Nature Symphony is one of my very favorite sets out of the last, I'm sorry, my mind drew a blank. Out of the last sets that we've got, I've been playing with that one a lot. Here's that garden poetry paper. They embossed it along the edge here, so you can kind of see that. I don't know if you can see that very well. Give it some dimension, texture. This is from Carol Sanderson. Did this one. Like the little pearls. Oops, falling out. All right, next one, this beach one. This reminds me a little bit of the Long Beach with the palm trees. Hey Sunshine. Oh, love this ribbon from that October paper. It looks like this has some Wink of Stella around the edge to give it a little bit of sparkle shimmer. I don't know if you can see that along the edge here. Very fun. Oh, this is from Chris Kilkenny. Chris Kilkenny. Pretty. All right, so many fun cards. Let's see. Next, I've got a happy birthday. It is some embossing in the background, some stamping in the background, tone on tone, some blending around the edge, blending in the middle. Very fun. Pam Clyde did this one. But fun color combo. This kind of reminds me a little bit of spring, a little bit of fall. Bright fall. All right. Here is a very simple, this is a card front, Sally Pestana. Just a simple 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then a white piece. And I'm not sure if this is a piece of DSP. I think this is a piece of DSP that she just cut and stuck on there. There's a set. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. I was playing around with it a little while ago. Nope, I don't see it really quickly. But I made a bunch of cards with it. This is one of the cards I made with it. I don't know if it's the same DSP, but I just did a gatefold, pull it off, and I thought it came from this DSP set, but it might not have. Anyway, thank you. I love that. Next, I've got this card here, wishing you a lovely day. Couple DSPs flipped, some embossing on the back. Let's see if there's no name in it. But that's what I've got there. Oh, this next card, I love this card. It is so cute. The polar bears, I love that he's tucked in there holding on to him. Bear Hugs and Kisses, that Aurora paper, Northern Lights. Sending lots of love your way to celebrate this special day. So Erica Mohan. I love it. I thought that was just so cute. I just love that little bear. All right. Have a lovely day. I love this bookbinding fold. This ribbon on this, so soft ribbon. And then open it up. Got the flower stamped on the inside there. This is handmade by Dorothy. Not sure what the last name is, but thank you. I love it. Love this paper. Love the embossed, the die cut, lovely on there. All right, next up is an Easter card. This Easter card is from Karen Flores. The Easter shimmery paper, a little bunny with a bow. Very, very cute. Bright and shiny. Do you pass out Easter cards to people? I don't usually send out too many Easter cards. Here's just a little hello. Little die cut butterflies. Fold it that way. You can stand it up and display it. Put a little piece of paper on the back there and write your note. I love simple fun folds like that don't take a lot of effort in making them. Just lay it out with a couple of score marks. Some DSP does all the work for you, but they look so beautiful standing up on your mantle worthy papers. I don't know if I said who this was from. This is Cindy Bauman. But yeah, love that little card there. Fun fold. All right, next up, got a little hello with an all in a row embossing folder. This is from Emily Ray. Got this stamp. Oops, got some Dickies in there. But that's a pretty fun little card. Like that paper. All right, we are trucking through these. We have a few left. Cheers and Sips. This is this is from Diane Bensberg. Little fun fold card here. I like just a card, big regular card base cut and folded in half, and then scored to flip over. Add a little diamond or other shape there, and you've got a fun little fun fold. I like the ones that are simple to make but look elegant, look fun. All right, happy birthday. I love the yellow and green. This is very, very springy. The all around array. I don't remember what that stamp set is. But that is so pretty. A little bit of Wink of Stella on the flower there. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit of shimmer there. I love this embossing folder. I used it on one of my swap cards too. Happy birthday. This is from Carmen McNamara. Did that one. Love it. All right, this one is from Jane Hartman, and I love the simplicity and the elegance of the white on white on white. Some vellum behind this die cut, a little bit of the gold mesh ribbon, little vellum flower tucked back here. Very, very simple. Thinking of you. Always good to have some simple thinking of you cards on hand, so you never know when you're going to need them. Or sympathy cards. All right, this one here came with a matching envelope, but did not come with a name. So I do not know who to say thank you to, but I love it. This embossing folder here is was it Stones and Vines, I think. I looked at it in the catalog, did not like it. My sister did a swap with it, loved it. Now it is in my cart for when I place my pre-order tonight. I will be able to purchase this one. It is much prettier in person, I think, than in the catalog, and that is the way it is with a lot of the things that I see in the catalog. I like to see and touch them in person. But I love this color combo. These are retiring colors, so they're going to be the Petunia Pop and Summer Splash, or let's see, I think it's the Summer Splash and not the Shy Shamrock. But I could be wrong. They're very, very similar in color. All right, next up, we've got a beautiful blue card. This is from Carrie Jones. Love she Wink-a-Stella these flowers. Did a little bit of blending with the Wink-a-Stella, some embellishments. The dove paper, I think it was a Christmas paper, it was last year. Really pretty. I love the blues. The blues are so pretty. All right, next up we have Thinking of You, and I don't think this had a name on it. Oops, fold it back up. All right, so they took a white piece of paper, ran it through the embossing folder, scored it, and then decorated a layer and the little card. So it's a fun fold. I have never seen it on an embossed piece of paper. I thought that was like a very clever idea. What do you think? Have you ever done a fun fold like this on embossed paper, or do you just use cardstock? I've always just done it on regular cardstock. But that's why I love participating in swaps. You get to see everybody else's ideas. All right, this one here is from Ginger Dixon. This is another stack shuffle cut card, it looks like, where you just stack a couple pieces of paper, 3 or 4 pieces of DSP, or if you added a cardstock, maybe 2 pieces of DSP. You just make one cut, stack them all up, make one cut, and then make another cut, and then you can just shuffle the paper so you get the different layouts. I added a strip of DSP down here to bring it in. Ginger Dixon was that one. All right. Next is Renee Wilson. I love this happy birthday stamp set. I love the font. I love that it's nice and bold. You don't need a lot of other things on it. Got a couple little embellishments up there. The So Swirly, the ribbon. Just such a simple, elegant card. Happy birthday to you. I've got a lot of birthdays coming up this week. My nephew's is today. My brother's is tomorrow. My dad and son-in-law are on Wednesday. A lot of birthdays happening. All right, here is one. This is using that DSP. No, oh, I don't remember the name of this one. It retired a little while ago, I think. But this is a fun fold that she used. This is Kay. There's not a last name. Heart and Paper by Kay. But just takes a 5-inch strip of 5 by 12-inch strip of DSP, and then cut off the corners, fold the bottoms in, and then some scoring and fold it in. I don't know how tall is it. Let's see. Grab my ruler here. 5.5 inches, yeah. Fun. What a fun fold. All right. That is by Kay. And then we are almost through, just a few more cards left. This one, it's your birthday. Just cut it off here, grab a square and turn on the diagonal. Some Wink of Stella in there. You see that? It's your birthday. This one is from Cheryl Bivens. Did this one. Stamped in there with a little bit of Wink of Stella. I like these cards when you can see the inside peeking through. You just have to remember not to write all the way over when you're writing on the inside. All right, this looks like it's my last card. Thank you. Thank you all for staying with me and watching all of my swaps that I've gotten from OnStage. I was using that Stone and Vine embossing folder again. Looks like she stamped her own DSP. Fun. And then the dimensionals, these are from the Turtley Awesome suite. The little green hexagons. Thank you. This is by Raylene Uka. And she offset I always feel like I have to center in the middle part. I don't ever think to line it up on the edge. What about you? Do you guys line your cards up on the edge, or do you always center them in the middle? Sometimes I'll offset it a little bit, but I don't ever line it up flush on one side or the other. I like to keep mine in the center, but I love the idea. All right, that is all that I have for my OnStage swaps. Thanks so much for watching with me. Happy stamping. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you would like to like and share this video or leave a comment, I'll get back to you. Subscribe and you will be notified whenever I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much. Bye.